Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to create a look which is very contemporary and modern, and this is a workplace appropriate look because it's very muted yet very polished. I'm trying to use all the earthy tones here, and especially I wanted to use a palette which is very cool according to me because I have a warm tone. So that's why I just find it very interesting to use this palette, because every time I use it, I have to somehow balance the features, balance the colors on my face. So if you are someone who really want to work with a cool tone palette and you have got warm skin tone, this is the video for you. Also, this is a very quick and easy look, but this you can wear every single day for any professional meeting or your workplace. So let's get started. The base is set with my favorite products. I've used Makeup Forever's foundation, It Cosmetics concealer, and setting powder. Brows are done, and now I'm going to get started with this palette first. This is my Max Factor palette, which I picked up the moment I saw it. I wanted to try something from Max Factor because I got to know about Max Factor in my artistry training. So I was very interested to try one of their shadows, and the shades are pretty cool. I see a lot of cool toned shadows, but the pigments are really rich, gorgeous, and that's why I just love to work with that palette when I know I want to try something very neutral. So if you have got something neutral in your collection, which I'm sure that you would have couple of browns, couple of earthy tones if you are a makeup lover, so you can totally try those. I'm just going to show you how I work with this palette, which is a completely cool toned palette. Okay, so let me just get started with the colors. Since it's a workplace look, it has to be really quick because we hardly have any time when we get ready in the morning. So keeping that in mind, I'm going to stick to just couple of shades here, and the first shade would be this dusty brown kind of shade. It is just a setting shade and it will just lay a foundation there. You really don't have to worry about this shade because it is just going to mesh with the skin tone. We are just bringing out the eyes a little bit more with this very skin toned shade. And now I'm going to go for the shimmery one. Taking this rosy shade, and I'm going to work with it on my brow bones and inner corners. It is going to work as a highlighter, as you can see. And the same shade goes on the inner corners as well. So it is just bringing the light back near your eyes, and I'm going to just do that much for now. Next, I'm going to use this shade, which is kind of one shade deeper to this shade, and it is a cool brown. And just using two brushes for now, and I hope that I just use two brushes for our convenience. And with that, I'm going to give my socket line a little bit more definition and my eyes a little bit more dimension. That's the beauty of working with something similar to earthy tones, because that way you don't have to spend a lot of time on blending and your eyes look beautiful naturally. So with that shade, which is a cool brown, I am going all over my lid, all over my socket line, all over my outer corner, inner corner, just giving it a nice wash of cool brown. And hardly you can see anything there, right? A little bit more. If you want to smoke it out a little bit, I'm going to show you that as well with the rich brown. This is the shade which I'm taking, which is a very deep dark brown, and I think this is going to be perfect, and it is nearly black, and I love this shade because it gives me that smoked out elongated dimensional eyes. So let's try that for this look. And if you do not want to go that much with your shadow, you can totally skip this part, but I just want to show you how it will look, and it will not be very smoky like a nighttime or party smoky. It will just give the eyes a little bit more standout touch. And now you can totally use only one shadow brush, but I got to use another one, and which is this one, and a little bit more on this side. So in no time this look gets done once you have mastered it, because then you know step by step what to do next and which color do you want to reach out for the next step. So I'm just giving it a nice smoked out blended effect on the outer corners, and just that much. It looks very beautiful, sultry, and that's why I love this outer corner, outer V work. The shade which we chose, this rosy kind of shimmery shade, which is not very shimmery, very out there, but it is a very satin kind of feel. So I'm just going to take that with my finger and put it on the center of the lid so that my eyes look a little bit more out there, just on the center. And to overlap it just a little bit with the brown that I started with, the deeper take of cool brown, but not the richest one. So I'm talking about this brown, and with that I'm just going to go on the inner corners a little, and the purpose here is to give it an overlapping, just a touch of it. The idea here is to feel comfortable with the colors that you are going to put on and feel confident in your look. So how much ever you want to go about the look for a very professional setting, you can totally go for that. And this is just an idea which I feel gives me a polished look, and at the same time I'm not playing around with all the bright colors, bright pop, which is a natural go-to for me. But this muted and earthy toned look looks fantastic every time I put this on. So that's about it. And now I'm going to work with liner. The liner options you can choose from gel to pencil, whatever you feel comfortable with. I feel comfortable with something pencil when I'm going for a muted neutral kind of look. So I'm just going for this Makeup Forever's pencil liner, and with that I'm going to roughly line. Actually it will not be very visible. It will just be a hint and a guideline. These are very subtle and simple tips. As you can see, I have just done it roughly there, and with the same pencil I'm going on lower lash line. For this step you can also trust a rich brown pencil if you love that, but I think I like black, and that's why I'm just going with black, but in a very gentle way. Okay, so maybe only that much I will do, and rest of the work will be done with shadow. And the shadow I'm talking about here is the richest shade of Max Factor, this one. Taking that pencil brush and just going to work with that. That is going to give me a softer lash line work. Just smudge it. A very carefully done, carefree makeup. So that's about it, and a little bit of that on the top lash line as well. The colors are so richly pigmented that only one swipe would be enough, not much. Shadows always give you a softer look. As you can see, the whole look is coming very cool, and I don't mind it, but I want to add a little bit of warmth back to my skin, because I feel that way I really enjoy the look even more. So for that I'm going to use my palette of blush from e.l.f., and this is the shade which is a lovely shade, a peachy golden shade, which I'm going to work with. And with that, a little bit on the transition. Take a big fluffy brush, and yeah, I decorated the palette like that because I just love the pinky shades it has. It's a beautiful palette. So the golden peachy shade around the transition. And it's a subtle move, but it will get the warmth back. I hope you can see the difference on camera. With that, I'm just going to give the complete look a wash of warmth. Nothing much. Beautiful earthy tones. 1, 2 brushes, maybe 3 because I just love to use different brushes for different purposes. But if you have just one brush, you can still pull this look together and it will be really beautiful. And with that warm shade, I just want to go a little bit on the lower lash line as well. No harm in that. And now I'm going to apply a little bit of peachy blush, peachy warm pink blush, and that would really look good with that look. So this is the shade I'm choosing, and I am really going to place it strategically so that I get that illusion of lifted cheeks on the top part. And it is really pigmented. You can really go, you know, very light-handed, but this will look really beautiful with this beautiful look. The main pigment, the pack of color would be on the high points here near the temple. Rest can come here. And for contouring, I'm going to trust my NARS Laguna because it looks very beautiful on my skin tone. Naturally has some sheen to it, so that will give you a healthy glow. So this look will be done in just 10 minutes, not much. Just keep the things handy and you will be good to go. Back to back, just layering the things, the products of your choice. I'm just giving you the colors, the idea, and my favorite products, yeah. A little bit of nose contouring. That would be a good idea, isn't it? It's hardly visible, but yet you get a very beautiful look. And for highlight, I'm just sticking to my Becca shimmers, but today I'm just going to be very light-handed. This, just very strategically, I like it on the top of the nose and maybe a little bit around this dip, and that would be all. It is just giving me a healthy glow, healthy looking skin. That's all. Mascara and lip color. So before I go ahead with mascara and my falsies, if you want to apply falsies, definitely go with it because it will look really beautiful. I'm going to do that and post the picture, but for now I'm going to show you the colors from my Makeup Forever palette. This is a very beautiful palette. I can mix and match, and I just love to work with this palette. So I'm going to stick with something like that and a little bit of peachy shade. Just taking a little bit of that shade. It's a nice muted, peachy shade. It has got some warmth to it. As I said, I am going a little bit warm on my cheeks and on my lips. The quickest, easiest way is to put on the lip color and take the pencil later just to balance things out. And a little bit of any coral or, pale peach. Just dab on the center and you're ready. Lashes and we are good to go. That's about it. Some setting spray, some false lashes I'm going to apply now. If you want to check how apply false lashes, the application part, the tips and tricks, I'm going to link a video in the description box. So that's about it. That's what I would do when I get ready for my workplace or when I want to attend any professional setting or meeting. So this is very cool and warm look. and you can definitely check this out and definitely try with the colors that you already have. All you need is a neutral palette. Yeah, with that, Soma saying bye to you, and I'll meet you soon with another creative look. Bye bye.